You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall?
What's up, guys? This is your friendly neighborhood extreme Spidey guy here, and welcome back to another episode of Holiday Month. And today's episode is going to be for none other than 1983's A Christmas Story, directed by Bob Clark and was based on Gene Shepard's semi-fictional anecdotes in his 1966 book, In God We Trust All Others, Pay Cash, with some elements from his 1971 book, Wanda Hickey's Night of Golden Memories and Other Disasters. It stars Melinda Dillon, Darren McGavin, and Peter Billingsley, widely considered a holiday classic in the US and in Canada. It has been shown in a marathon on TNT since 1997 and on TBS since 2004, titled 24 Hours of a Christmas Story. Consisting of 12 consecutive airings of the film from the evening of Christmas Eve to the evening of Christmas Day annually. It is the third installment in the Parker family saga. The film was released on November 18th, 1983 and received positive reviews from critics. Filmed partly in Canada, it earned 2 Canadian Genie Awards in 1984. In 2012, it was selected for the preservation in the U.S. National Film Registry by the Library of Congress for being culturally, historically, and aesthetically significant. The film spawned 3 sequels. The first, entitled It Runs in the Family, also directed by Clark, was released in 1994. The second, entitled A Christmas Story 2, was released straight to DVD in 2012. Just forget it. I'm not gonna rewatch that anytime soon. And a third sequel, entitled A Christmas Story Christmas, was released on HBO Max last year and features most of the original cast returning. So, what is the story of this movie? Based on humorous writings of the author Gene Shepard, this beloved holiday movie follows the wintry exploits of youngster Ralphie Parker, played by Peter Billingsley, who spends most of his time dodging a bully, Zach Ward, and the dreaming of his ideal gift, a Red Ryder airfoil, frequently at odds with his cranky dad, played by Darren McGavin, but confronted by Dotting his mother, played by Melinda Dillon. Ralphie struggles to make Christmas Day with his glasses and his hopes intact. So, what are my thoughts on the special? I meant this movie. This movie would have to be one of the best movies I've ever seen, and one of the best Christmas movies I have ever seen in my life. Peter Billingsley definitely nails the role as Ralph Parker, and he would have to be my favorite performance from Peter Billingsley to date. I also did enjoy him in that 2008 Iron Man movie from Jon Favreau. Melinda Dillon and Derek McGavin also give phenomenal performances as well. And Scott Fargus was definitely a hilarious antagonist, and he's very intimidating, in my opinion. And I definitely love the iconic lines, "I triple dog dare you!" And there you can also see some like Easter eggs, like the Wizard of Oz, and also some Disney stuff as well. And um, and um, and um, and there's also some other iconic lines from Santa Claus, like "Ho ho ho," and yeah, and there's definitely a hilarious scene where um, uh, where like I think Flick was like Flick or Schwartz was like they were one of Ralph's friends got stuck into a pole, and then that was and then he had to like get an emergency kit when when Ralph, one of Ralphie's friends, I think it's Flick or Schwartz, I think, saying, "I triple dog dare you." Excuse me. The direction by Bob Clark is definitely phenomenal. The screenplay is definitely phenomenal as well. Um, the produce the producing is definitely phenomenal as well. The cinematography is phenomenal. The editing is very phenomenal by Stan Cole, and the music by Paul Zaza and Carl Zeritter is definitely phenomenal as well. So the film starts off with in the presented in A Serious Nights of Vengeance, with a narration provided by the adult of Ralph Parker. As a 9-year-old boy in 1940, all Ralphie wants for Christmas is a Red Ryder Carbine Action 200 shot range model air rifle. Ralphie's desire, rejected by his mother, his teacher Miss Shields, and a disgregated Santa Claus's Higbee's department store, all whom give the same writing, "You'll shoot your eye out." On Christmas morning, Ralphie receives some presents that he enjoys but is disappointed not to find the rifle among them. Ralphie's Parker, the old man, directs him to one last box hidden in the corner, which proves to contain the rifle. Ralphie's eagerly hurries outside to try it, but when he shoots at the metal target he has to set up, the BB Shay ricochets and knocks off his glasses. Ralphie accidentally steps and breaks the glasses while trying to find them. He makes up a cover story of a large icicle falling and hitting him in the face, which fools his mother and keeps him from getting in trouble. That night, Ralphie goes to sleep with the gun by his side, as his adult self reflects that it was the best Christmas present he ever had received or would receive. And there's also some other hilarious scenes in this movie, like where Ralphie's in his uh pink rabbit clothes, like thinking that he would be a girl or something, and and um and there's also a really awesome scene where like in a dream where like Ralphie was trying to protect his parents from like Black Bart and stuff. Now, are there any bad qualities I have with this movie? Absolutely not, and here's how I'm gonna rate it. I am going to give A Christmas Story a full solid 10 out of 10. So tell me your thoughts on A Christmas Story. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you think it's okay? Do you think it's overrated? Just let me know in the comments below. And until next time, I'll see you all later. And stay tuned for part 2, where I'm going to be reviewing A Christmas Story Christmas.